So I've heard you need some Oculus Quest 2 free game recommendations. Well, in today's video, we're doing just that. Let's get into it. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, we are going to be discussing my favorite free VR games that you can install right now. Now, these are going to be both on the official store and App Lab. For those of you that don't know what App Lab is, it is basically the official, unofficial store for the Oculus Quest. Don't worry, you do not need a PC unlike SideQuest, or you don't need an external device to connect to your Oculus in order to install apps. This is all directly from your phone and the same website as your Oculus apps, but you have to be more precise when typing in things like Pavlov Shack. You have to type it in to the exact letter. Even capitalization does matter in this case. Once you have finished typing in your game title, you will get a pop-up, or should get a pop-up, that says View an App Lab, and that is how you access App Lab games. Now, with that out of the way, please remember to like and subscribe, as it does help push this content out to a broader audience. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, the first game on today's list is Pavlov Shack. Pavlov is already released on the PC VR version, but Pavlov Shack is the Quest port that you can install via App Lab. There are no purchases. It is the best shooter, in my opinion, on App Lab, SideQuest, even on the official store. I play this way more than I do any other shooter games, excluding Population 1. You can play with friends online with your custom maps and has a epic zombie mode. So game number 2 on today's list is none other than Gorilla Tag. Gorilla Tag is one of the most successful and weirdest App Lab games that you can install right now. It is 100% free, although it does have in-app purchases coming to where you can buy hats and I think maybe some skins on the way as well. But as of right now, there is no way to actually purchase these unless you're on Steam VR. And this is an all-around great game, and it is 100% free, as I said. And it has this really unique mechanic where you don't have to use buttons to move, but you have to slap the ground as if you're using your knuckles to move on the ground. And I think this is a really fun mechanic. I do enjoy it a lot. It does take a bit of getting used to, especially for somebody who uses mainly buttons to activate their mechanics. But this works very well in this type of game, and the objective is to tag everybody. Now, there is no time limit, so unfortunately, if you have that one person that's really good in the game, you will be there for ages. Now, just keep in mind, you may want to keep your guardian on during this game, because this game is very, very physical. You have to move your arms, and sometimes that may involve breaking something or accidentally knocking something over, or like I did this morning and punched the hell out of a wall. But all in all, it is a fantastic free game. Game number 3 is my favorite, absolute favorite free game on the Oculus Quest, even on PC VR, and it is the esports that we've all dreamt about a time or another, and you probably already know what I'm talking about, and that is Echo VR. Echo VR on the Oculus Quest is fantastic, but unfortunately it does not support Echo Combat yet. I don't know if it ever will, but the game itself, the main core game, is absolutely amazing. You get a hell of an adrenaline rush when you play the game against very good teammates. And all around, if you get into a good lobby, which most of the time you will, it is a fantastic experience. Now, for those of you who aren't in the loop, Echo Arena is a sort of Rocket League plus some sort of soccer, frisbee mix in zero gravity, and it is all around a fantastic game. Game number 4 is one of the most popular VR games and non-VR games of all time, at least in my opinion, and that is Rec Room VR. It is one of my favorite games to recommend to people because it has a ton of cross-platform compatibility. You can play on PC VR, you can play on Quest, you can play on iPhone, you can play on Xbox, and you can all play together and you can all hear each other. Game number 5, it's not necessarily a game, it's more of an experience, a social experience at that, and it is Big Screen VR. Big Screen VR is a severely underrated app, in my opinion. It allows you to not only watch movies with your friends, you can watch cartoons, you can watch shows, and you can go to theaters, a virtual theater, pay for the ticket, and go to that virtual theater in VR. I personally have not done that yet, but it looks to be a lot of fun. You can also watch movies from your laptop and share it to others, and it's an absolute blast, especially when you have a bunch of friends just chilling and watching a movie that you guys really, really like. And for free, I mean, it's free. It's amazing. Go check it out right now. Number 6, it is a sort of interesting one. It is half and half. It is really underrated in my opinion. Now, I've said this for a lot of games on this list, but this game has a small community, and it went from $15 to absolutely free, no skins, no nothing to purchase, and it does have a limited variety in terms of mini games, but I do enjoy the hide and seek and the swimming from time to time. It is a lot of fun. I actually made a video on it with Jay Brat, Coids, and VR Frontier a while back. I'll have a link to that in the bio below if you're interested in checking it out. It is super funny, and just the way you move and your arm wobbles, it is just hilarious to watch, and it's a very fun game. Number 7 on today's list is a mix between Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering, I guess. And you probably already know what I'm gonna say. It's Cards and Tankards. Cards and Tankards is my favorite card game on the Oculus Quest, just because Hearthstone is my favorite card game outside of VR, and I play that a ton. And this game has a very similar vibe to it. It has the bar, it has drinks, you can buy drinks. And that will conclude today's list. If you guys did like the video, please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, virtual reality, track yourself. Peace.